Hey guys, Tony Colombo here from the Weekend Report, and look who is in the station today. It is Tuesday, day before 4th of July, and Austin Petersen was just on the Andy Fry show, and I said, I got to take advantage of the fact that Austin is here. Grab him for a quick little video here for the Weekend Report page. Great to see you, my friend. How's it going?
Doing good. Hot. Very hot.
No kidding.
Boiling hot, yes.
We only have a couple of minutes. One thing that I wanted to ask you about is last week, I don't know if you saw, of course, I've been talking on the Weekend Report, we've been talking on Annie's show about getting a debate. Right. Getting a debate set up with you and Josh, and if there's other candidates that want to join, fine. But you and Josh are the two that we really want to see go at it in a debate. And it doesn't seem like Josh Hawley has any interest in that. And then last week, he challenged Claire McCaskill to a debate. And I'm reading this story and I'm thinking, hey, are we jumping a little ahead here? If he's willing to debate Claire, shouldn't he be willing to debate Austin Petersen?
So the deal is, I think he's not super clued in to the sort of general mood of the electorate this year. I think he's just kind of drinking wine and hanging out on ladders and not paying attention to how people feel. That's why it's important to do the shoe leather campaigning and drive all over the state and just shake people's hands, hear how people feel, because a lot of people are really resentful at him over doing this. I mean, the mainstream media really is enjoying crafting this narrative of this two-person race. Kansas City Star has been doing it. At least the editorial board admitted that we wish that they would debate their primary points, and they came up with a list of questions that they should ask, all ridiculous asinine questions about, like, how should we increase government in this way or increase it in that way, right? Because it's like, the problem with like the duopoly is that you're going to get one side that wants bigger government in this way and then one side that wants bigger government the other way. And anyways, so with Josh Hawley, I mean, I think he's got a lot of consultants who are telling him what to do. That's why, he just pays somebody else to do the research for him and the polling for him to give him his talking points or decide what to do. He spent $1 million on consultants before he ever did any events, and all they did was tell him to come out in favor of gun control and not debate me. So,
right.
So money well spent, I guess.
Yeah. Do you think that he, because you never hear him talk about the primary.
No.
You never hear Josh Hawley mention.
He turns everything into an attack on Claire.
Yeah.
Which
you never
backfires a little bit. Like when he was asked about immigration, for example.
But do you think he believes that? Do you think that he believes the national? Whenever we talk about
is he drinking
this race? Yeah. Whenever we talk about this race on a national level, they always say, "Well, the candidate in Missouri is the Attorney General Josh Hawley."
Yeah, they'll say like the nominee sometimes.
Yeah.
Like he has won the primary already.
Right. Do you think that he believes that?
Sure.
Is that why he doesn't even mention the primary?
I think so. Of course, he wants to do what that one Democrat did. Up in New York City, where like that lady won. He totally ignored her. Right. He wouldn't go for debates, and she did the campaigning on the shoe leather, and she pulled out a victory because she was in touch with the grassroots voters. I think there's a lot of parallels there. He's got that Hillary Clinton inevitability vibe, which is why they did this rule change, right? It's very Hillary Clinton DNC-esque kind of stuff, what they did to Bernie Sanders. That's what the Missouri Republican Party is doing on behalf of Josh Hawley. So that, of course, that's what he believes, because Mitch McConnell, Daddy Mitch, is is telling him, don't say cocaine Mitch. Daddy Mitch, has got his golden boy, and he's locking it in for him. The fix is in.
Right.
This is about voter disenfranchisement, and Josh Hawley doesn't seem to care about that, which makes me respect him even less. It does make you wonder. People are like, are you going to support Josh Hawley if he wins? And it's like, well, I got 6 years of a Democrat that's easy to organize against, or I got an anti-gun Republican that'll be hard to organize against.
Yeah.
It's much easier to organize against a bad Republican or a bad Democrat than it is a bad Republican. So the Missouri GOP better change their tunes, because I can say whatever I want after the Republican primary. On August 7th, I can say, I endorse Josh Hawley, go Josh, and I hope you win, and fire Claire. But it wouldn't matter, because my people do what they want.
Right.
They've got a little bit of, the anarchy in them, right? And for them, like, these are people, some of them whose philosophy is sometimes it's time to hoist the black flag and slit some throats.
I have never seen a grassroots social media following as passionate and as loyal as yours. We just had you on Annie's show. The tweets were pouring in the entire time. Anytime your name is mentioned on the show, or
Russian bots, people, vodka.
So the support is there,
yeah.
Whether people believe it or not.
Yeah.
They are going to realize that the support is there sooner or later.
Me beating Claire is no accident. 16
right.
points beating her and 41 points with young people is not an accident. That's not fudge numbers.
Right.
I mean, you should be polling this well against Claire in a state where Trump won by 19 points. Josh in the latest had his losing by 6, I think he's just generally unlikable.
Yeah.
And I really need to warn the Republicans if they're watching this, like, your boy is not likable. Like, Claire McCaskill is actually, like, country, folksy. When I saw her at the state fair last year, she's like, "Hi, Austin Petersen folks," you know. I made that joke yesterday where she said, "Josh Hawley and Austin Petersen are smart, articulate men." Like, that takes moderates and makes them go, "She's so nice. Look at that mean old Josh Hawley, who's always, you know, attacking."
Who looks stuffy.
He looks stuffy and always attacks Claire and always wears the same blue shirt. And, you know, and it just seems boxed. You know, it's funny because, like, Trump endorsed, like, the least Trumpish candidate in the race.
Yeah.
This isn't about ideas. This is about, like, sort of the ethos of Trump. Like, Trumpism is more than just, like, build the wall or the ideas of Trumpism. It's about an attitude. It's about style. And the Attorney General is so clean cut that it's just a little off-putting, right? Like, Trump's rough around the edges, right? That's why we like him.
Yeah.
Right? He's got his flaws. There's something that we can connect. I want to have a beer with Donald Trump, right?
Yeah.
Not a wine with Josh Hawley, right?
Yeah.
Like a light, like, so you have very sweet.
People don't relate to perfect people.
No, exactly.
Because they always go, okay, nobody's perfect, so what is he what's hiding behind there?
Exactly. And I don't go out of the way to, like, scuff up my boots or anything like that. You know what I mean? Like, it's all legit from actually campaigning.
Yeah.
People know that. There's proof there. Like, remember all the times we would see him, like there would be a Lincoln Days event and he'd be tweeting from the couch sports numbers and stuff, and he's sitting at home, like, watching ESPN, and, like, everybody else is out busting their ass trying to find Claire. Right. That's what I'm talking about right there.
Austin Petersen is running for Senate. The primary is coming up. I'm more excited for the primary than and the general. Austin, tell folks, by this time I think everybody knows it, but for anybody that may not know, how can they follow you, how can they learn more, and how can they help the campaign?
These are the times that try men's souls, when the summer soldiers and the sunshine patriots will be called to task. And it's time. Go to austinforsenate.com. We got to unite the grassroots. I just want to say this one last thing, Tony, here, because this is a big deal. If we don't come together, we're going to lose to Josh. This is where we're at right now. Josh is in the lead right now in the primary. Everyone else is in single digits. And I'm the only candidate who is polling high enough to actually beat him if everybody unites. But right now we're playing games with people who haven't even filed FEC reports, like $0 raised. You can't have no money and run for the U.S. Senate race. Okay, so it is a two-man race, and if people really want to fire Claire, we've got to get behind me, because what will happen is Josh will win, and then we'll lose to Claire because he's such a reluctant candidate. You know he can fall back on being Attorney General. So it's time. It's the choosing time. Ronald Reagan. It's a time for This is a time for choosing. So go to austinforsenate.com, AP for Liberty on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram, and thanks for hooking us up.
Yeah, appreciate your time. Yeah. Love a little weekend report, extra in the middle of the week, and happy 4th of July.
Thanks a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
See you soon.
America.
Yeah. Oh my God.